Adams County Court Board has taken another step to address mold in the courthouse.
Board members met tonight for the first time since receiving a second opinion surrounding mold in the building. And WGEM's Raja Maples is here to show us what those results revealed. Raja.
It made several recommendations, including a surprising and unexpected source of mold, houseplants. Testers recommended removing those plants throughout the courthouse. The report revealed that most of them either had mold in them or on the carpet around them from watering. The Adams County Board voted to formally adopt that recommendation. That means employees will be asked to remove all houseplants from every room in the courthouse.
We want to keep our employees safe as we can. We're just still chipping away at it. This stuff takes time. Even the report said from Safe Start, it might take 2 or 3 years, but we're moving. We're charging ahead. We're getting things cleaned up as quick as we can.
Now, the new report also revealed the sub-basement that you're looking at here on your screen of the courthouse to have the most mold problems. Building Chair Dave Bellis says that steps have already been taken to address that area. He says more work is planned in the near future for that problem spot, including professionally cleaning the walls and building new shelves. Mackenzie.
All right, thank you so much, Raja. And you can find the full report on our website, WGEM.com.